Finding a place to stay in Albania looks deceptively simple. You open Airbnb, type Tirana, choose a balcony, admire the suspiciously perfect sunset, and imagine yourself drinking coffee while rebuilding your entire life. Then reality enters the room. The apartment is available for 3 nights, but not for 3 months. The monthly price changes when you contact the owner. The city center location turns out to be somewhere beyond the gravitational field of Tirana. The washing machine exists, but apparently only as a philosophical concept. And if you are searching for a full year, the game changes completely. You are no longer booking accommodation. You are entering a small, informal economy built around local websites, agencies, Facebook groups, language communities, personal recommendations, seasonal prices, and landlords who may answer your message today, next Thursday, or never. So in this video, let us build a practical housing strategy for Albania. Not from the perspective of a travel blogger collecting sunsets, but from someone considering a quiet life reset. Because the real question is not, where can I find an apartment? The real question is, which housing market are you entering? A 3-night visitor, a winter resident, and a person signing a 12-month contract are searching in 3 different Albanias. And each one needs a different strategy. Start with duration. The first mistake is using one platform for every type of stay. Airbnb may be excellent for 4 nights and financially absurd for 11 months. A local classified website may contain a great annual rental, but it is not where I would send someone arriving at midnight with 2 suitcases and no Albanian phone number. Think of accommodation as 4 separate products. 3 to 7 nights. 2 to 6 weeks. 3 to 6 months. And 1 full year. The longer you stay, the less useful polished international platforms become, and the more valuable local networks become. Convenience becomes more expensive. Local knowledge becomes more profitable. That is the basic law of the Albanian rental market. 3 to 7 nights. For a short visit, Booking.com, Agoda, and Airbnb are the obvious starting points. Booking.com is useful when you want hotels, guest houses, serviced apartments, clear cancellation policies, and a large number of recent reviews. It is usually the least complicated option for your first arrival. Agoda can occasionally produce a better price, especially for hotels or apartments already distributed through international booking systems. But its strength depends heavily on the specific city and season, so it is better used as a comparison tool rather than your only search engine. Airbnb gives you more private apartments, kitchens, washing machines, and residential neighborhoods. That matters if you want to test what daily life feels like instead of living inside a hotel corridor. But Airbnb prices can include several layers of optimism: nightly pricing, cleaning fees, service fees, and the landlord's belief that every balcony is a luxury terrace. For a stay of 3 to 7 nights, do not overcomplicate the process. Choose a property with many recent reviews, verify the location on the map, confirm heating or air conditioning, and ask about late arrival if needed. In Albania, summer air conditioning gets most of the attention. But winter heating may be the more important question. A beautiful coastal apartment in January can become a refrigerator with curtains. 1-month strategy. For approximately 1 month, the market becomes interesting. Airbnb and Booking.com are still useful, but you should not accept the first monthly price shown on screen. Contact hosts and ask whether they offer a discount for a 4-week stay. Many owners prefer one reliable guest for a month over constantly cleaning and checking in new visitors. This is especially true outside the strongest tourist weeks. Your negotiating position improves when you are flexible with dates and can pay promptly. But do not send money outside the platform before you have verified the property and the person offering it. A discount is good. A mysterious bank transfer to someone named Uncle of Owner is less good. For 1 month, you can also begin checking local property agencies such as Century 21 Albania and Remax Albania. Agencies are generally more structured than classified websites. Listings are more likely to include professional photos, clear location information, property details, and an identifiable agent. The price may be higher, and an agency commission may apply, but you are buying more than an apartment. You are buying reduced uncertainty. That can be valuable when you are unfamiliar with local contracts, neighborhoods, and negotiation practices. 3 to 6 months. This is the awkward middle. You are staying too long for tourist pricing, but sometimes not long enough for landlords who want a 12-month tenant. This is where direct negotiation matters most. Start with Airbnb or Booking.com for the first week or two. Do not try to solve your entire Albanian life before arriving. Book a safe temporary base, walk through neighborhoods, observe traffic, supermarkets, cafes, construction noise, and how the area feels after dark. Then begin searching locally. This two-stage approach costs slightly more at the beginning, but it can prevent an expensive mistake. Photos can show you the sofa. They cannot show you the neighbor's dog conducting a daily opera at 6 in the morning. For medium-term rentals, search agencies, local real estate portals, classified websites, and community groups simultaneously. Each channel sees a different slice of the market. That point is important. Every channel has an audience. Airbnb owners understand international visitors. Property agents understand formal rentals and landlords who want screening. Local classified websites attract owners looking for direct contact and lower advertising costs. Facebook groups attract people who want speed, referrals, sublets, informal deals, and community trust. Telegram groups often function as rapid information networks, especially inside Ukrainian-speaking, Russian-speaking, Polish-speaking, Italian-speaking, or English-speaking communities. The perfect apartment may never appear on the Polish website you are refreshing. It may be posted inside a language group with 3 photographs, no floor plan, and a description written at the speed of panic. The presentation may be worse. The opportunity may be better. The local market. Several Albanian websites deserve attention for longer stays. Merjep is a broad local classifieds platform where you can find apartments, houses, rooms, and many other categories. Merlir operates in a similar classified advertising world. These sites may provide more direct access to owners and cheaper listings than international platforms, but they require more work. Descriptions may be short, photos may be inconsistent, some listings may be old. English support may vary. The location may be described through local landmarks rather than a precise address. This is not a defect in the universe. It is simply a different market structure. Realestate.al is more focused on property and can be easier to navigate when you want apartments for rent in Tirana or other cities. Century 21 Albania and Remax Albania offer the agency route, which may be useful when you want clearer processes, viewings, contracts, and someone who can communicate with the landlord. The trade-off is predictable. Local classifieds may offer the best raw price. Agencies may offer the best process. International platforms may offer the easiest arrival. You choose what kind of friction you are willing to manage. Learn the vocabulary. One of the simplest advantages is learning a few Albanian rental terms. Mi Quira means for rent. Shaitet means for sale. Garçonniere usually refers to a studio apartment. A listing described as 1+1 normally means 1 bedroom plus 1 living room. 2+1 usually means 2 bedrooms plus 1 living room. This is not the same naming system used everywhere else, so understanding it can save time. Also, look for words connected to furnishing, parking, heating, floor level, elevator access, and whether utilities are included. Do not assume that furnished means fully equipped for your version of daily life. An apartment may have a bed and a wardrobe, but no proper desk, no oven, limited kitchenware, or an internet connection that considers video calls an act of aggression. Ask directly. Is internet installed? What is the real speed? How is the apartment heated? Are electricity and water separate? Is there an elevator? Is parking included? Are there construction projects nearby? Can the landlord register the rental contract if needed for residency or administrative purposes? Good questions are cheaper than bad contracts. Deposits and commissions. For long-term rentals, expect some combination of the first month's rent, a security deposit, and possibly an agency commission. The exact structure varies by owner, city, and agency. A common arrangement may involve 1 month as a deposit, but you should confirm the conditions for returning it. The contract should explain the monthly price, payment date, duration, notice period, deposit, included furniture, utilities, and responsibility for repairs. Take photographs and video of the apartment when moving in. Record existing damage. Make a basic inventory. This is not paranoia. It is administration wearing comfortable shoes. If an agent is involved, ask who pays the commission and when. Do not assume it is already included. And if someone pressures you to transfer a deposit before a viewing, identity check, live video tour, or verifiable contract, step away. A good apartment is not a reason to abandon basic risk management. Season changes everything. Albania does not have one rental market. It has seasonal markets. Tirana is more stable because demand is connected to jobs, universities, government, business, and long-term residents. Coastal locations such as Sarand, Vlorë, and Durres can behave differently. An apartment that is affordable in winter may become a short-term tourist rental in summer. This creates one of the most important questions for anyone signing a medium-term agreement. Does the landlord expect you to leave before the high season? A low winter price may not be a long-term price. Ask whether the rate stays fixed through summer. Ask whether the apartment is available for the entire period. And get the answer into the contract. A verbal promise is a charming cultural artifact. A written clause is more useful. Follow migration groups. Language-based migration communities deserve much more attention than they usually receive. People tend to search only by city. Tirana apartments. Sarand rentals. But another search layer is often more valuable. Ukrainians in Albania. English-speaking expats in Tirana. Italians in Albania. Russian-speaking communities. Polish residents in Albania. Digital nomad groups. Family relocation groups. Telegram and Facebook communities can reveal sublets, apartments being vacated, trusted agents, landlord warnings, neighborhood advice, and temporary accommodation that never reaches a public marketplace. They are also useful for detecting changes before official reports appear. Migration moves through conversations first. Search data, formal statistics, and newspaper articles often arrive later. This matters now because many Ukrainians living elsewhere in Europe are reassessing where they want to stay. Poland has provided enormous support to Ukrainians since 2022, but public attitudes and political rhetoric have become more strained over time. Reports and surveys have shown declining support in parts of Polish society, alongside more visible anti-Ukrainian hostility. That does not mean all Ukrainians are leaving Poland or that every Polish person is hostile. Reality is more complicated. But when people begin feeling uncertain about their future, migration groups become extremely active. They start comparing Albania, Montenegro, Spain, Germany, Italy, Portugal, and other destinations. Housing opportunities appear inside those conversations. The experience may be less comfortable than browsing a polished marketplace. You may need to translate messages, clarify vague descriptions, or find a communication style that works with the author. But the extra friction can produce options that never reach international platforms. Community groups are not just social spaces. They are early warning systems for migration. Avoid group illusions. There is one danger. A highly active group can make a destination appear easier than it really is. People share apartments, sunny photographs, restaurant prices, and stories of successful relocation. They post less often about paperwork, loneliness, unstable income, damp apartments, school difficulties, or the eighth unanswered message from a landlord. Use groups as intelligence, not as proof. Verify everything independently. The loudest community is not necessarily the largest or most stable one. Sometimes it simply contains 5 people who enjoy posting before breakfast. My winter plan. My own plan to travel to Albania this winter is still active. There are many things that could interfere with it. Work, family logistics, documents, money, changing conditions, or the simple reality that plans often look cleaner in a spreadsheet than in life. But that uncertainty is exactly why I am researching accommodation now. Not to book an apartment months in advance based on 4 photographs. The purpose is to understand the system before entering it. Which cities remain active in winter? Which coastal apartments have proper heating? Which neighborhoods work for daily life? Which owners accept medium-term tenants? Which communities produce the best local information? A quiet reset does not begin with buying a plane ticket. It begins with reducing avoidable uncertainty. The best workflow. For 3 to 7 nights, use Booking.com, Agoda, or Airbnb. Prioritize reviews, location, heating, arrival instructions, and cancellation rules. For 1 month, compare platform prices and contact hosts about monthly discounts. Also, check agencies for serviced or flexible rentals. For 3 to 6 months, book a temporary stay first, then inspect apartments locally. Search international platforms, local websites, agencies, Facebook groups, and Telegram communities at the same time. For 1 year, focus on agencies, direct landlord listings, local classifieds, personal referrals, and a proper written contract. Visit the property. Check utilities. Document its condition. Clarify the deposit. Confirm whether the price remains fixed through summer. And never confuse urgency with opportunity. Test before committing. The smartest move may be renting not the best-looking apartment, but the most informative one. Stay for 7 to 14 days in the city you are considering. Live normally. Buy groceries. Try the internet. Walk through the neighborhood in bad weather. Check the route to schools, hospitals, co-working spaces, or whatever matters to your actual life. Tourist beauty is easy to photograph. Daily convenience is harder to fake. Albania may offer lower costs, warm social culture, dramatic landscapes, and a sense that life still has some unpolished edges. For some people, those edges are exactly the attraction. For others, they become daily irritation. The purpose of a trial stay is to discover which person you are before signing a 12-month contract. A quiet life reset. Changing countries is rarely one heroic leap. It is a sequence of small, practical decisions. A neighborhood. A rental contract. A reliable internet connection. A supermarket within walking distance. A room where you can work, think, sleep, and gradually feel that your life belongs to you again. And perhaps that is the real promise of moving abroad. Not escaping your old life. Creating enough distance to redesign it. So if you also want to change your life, experience the small joys of another country, and see whether a different rhythm might reveal a different version of you. Start not with fantasy, but with one carefully chosen temporary address. The rest can grow from there. And now I want to ask you, would you rather choose a perfect apartment in the wrong city or a strange apartment in a city that might completely change your life?